Hi, this is Esther Camacho with the McAllen Public Library, and today we're going to go over Academic Search Complete. So first, let's just get there. We're going to be at McAllenLibrary.net, go to Books and More, go down to eBranch, select that. Once you're at eBranch, you scroll down till you find TextShare databases. Academic Search Complete is part of the TextShare databases done by the Texas State Library. Once you select that, you're going to be here at TextShare databases. You can do a lot of searching here and look at other things, what's popular, go by subject. But just scrolling down just a little bit, you'll see that we have Academic Search Complete. Academic Search Complete is a great resource if you're going to do research in academic journals. Most of the times, if you're in college or in a university and you need to do your research paper, this is the place to go. Once you're here, you go ahead and select Academic Search Complete. And it takes you directly to it. We're going to do a basic search. By default, that is what you're going to do. Now, we're going to go directly in to do the search. You can go over here and narrow your search before you go in and do a search. You can say full text, scholarly peer-reviewed journals. You can say a specific publication, number of pages, the dates it was published, or the publication type. Say you just want periodicals, you can select that. Yeah, same thing here with image quick view types. You can select that and then hit search. But I wouldn't recommend doing it here unless you're very comfortable with using Academic Search Complete. I will come over here and enter my search terms. So, for example, we're going to type in texting, and you'll notice when I'm typing, you get a pull-down menu here. So I'm going to select texting and driving since that's what I was going to type. And click on that, and I automatically hit search, and it took me in. And then you'll notice you'll have your terms up here. And my results, I have a total of 693. Now, it's great that I have that many, but when it comes to doing your research paper, you really want to narrow it down unless you want to sit there and go through each single one. That's going to take you a long time. So you really want to narrow it down. And the way to narrow this down is off to the left side where it says Refine Results. I'm going to come down here and say Limit To. We've got other sources. We could change our results here as well. Say I want nothing but academic journals. I can also come down here and pick language, company, publisher, publication, subject. You've got that option. But I would actually come up here and just make sure you have full text. The reason why you'll have full text because you want access to that article. Because here we have access, here we have access, you also have it accessed by HTML, but on number 3, you don't have anything. You can click on it and what you're going to get just a detailed record, just a synopsis of that article. But in order to read it, you're going to have to do a search somewhere else. It's just not accessible here. So you want to avoid having these. You just don't want those. So you come over here, make sure you select full text. and it narrowed my results to 341. Still want to narrow it down a little bit, so I can also select scholarly peer-reviewed journals, and it narrowed it down to 72. Say, okay, I really want to narrow it down a little bit further. I can come up here and say Texas. Include that as part of my search. Once I hit search, it gave me the results of 1 of 5, which is okay, because maybe I just need 2 or 3. Maybe I'm already using books, so I just need a few more for my paper. So yes, maybe the 5 is perfect. This is what I need. So I'm going to just go in and just kind of look at them, and they all have full text because that's what we wanted. And we're going to think, okay, I think I like this one here. I can just go ahead and just click on the title itself. And I like selecting the title because it's going to be broken down for you. You've got the author, the source, the document type, search terms. This is also great to look at because I'm typing in texting and driving, and maybe I want to use something else, distracted driving. Perhaps if I use that term instead, I will get different journal articles. So this kind of would help me look at other terms that I can use. And you're going to have your abstract here. And you continue down to look at the article itself. You can actually listen to it if you want. But off to the right, you've got these tools, and you can add it to a folder. You can actually sign in, like create an account. Is that way you can save it to a folder? You can print it. You can email it to yourself if you're working at a computer lab somewhere and you don't want to print it out. Just email the article to yourself. That way you can open it up when you get home. You can save it if you like. You can look at the citation. This is actually great because we're going to do a report. We're going to have to cite our sources. What's great about Academic Search Complete, you've got the site where you can look at the citation format. And so you're going to have a list of here of the different formats, whichever one you are using. Are you using the Chicago one or the MLA? It's already set up for you, so it's just a matter of copying it, pasting, and putting it on your page, because this is great. We can close it here if we want, go back to the article. We can look at the PDF itself. And you'll notice that you have 1 of 8 pages. You can download it from here. You've got where you can zoom in and out. And so you can just look at your article. Again, make sure that you do save it somewhere so that way you can access it later on or just email it to yourself. It is that simple. If you wanted to go back and look at, you can download it from here up here as well. If you want to refine your search, thinking, gosh, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have Texas because this just brings it down to just 5. Go back, take it off, and hit that search again and go through, because we already have it over here limited. We've got 72. So 72 is doable once you go in there to look at it. You got relevance here. You can select this and say, I want to see this newest one on top. And you can select that and it will reorganize it for you. If you want, you can share it. You've got page options. And this is just the way it's formatted on the screen. And you can change that as well. I pretty much will stay with the default, but you're welcome to go in there and play with it. Now that is Academic Search complete. Just a short introduction into it. Feel free to go in there and explore, put in different search terms, just play with it so you become very familiar with it. I hope I've given you a good basic foundation of using Academic Search Complete. I wish you the best on your research. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call the McAllen Public Library for assistance. Again, this is Esther Camacho with the McAllen Public Library. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.